quest she wants. Random
What
goblin.
needs doing, needs doing.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It's a little crazy. It's brave of you to try. It is a bit ludicrous. Hey, the last samurai, what's up, man? How's it going, bro?
I'm inclined to agree with them. Trolls are dangerous creatures.
I know. But I had to try. I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
Yeah.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Alright, time to kill a troll.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
Revelio.
What's one of these things again?
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Levioso.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Levioso.
What the hell? Oh! Oh!
Protego.
Ow.
Levioso.
What the hell?
Levioso!
What the?
Levio!
What the?
Protego! Protego! Protego!
Nice. There we go.
I
Damn.
feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
That thing was wild. Holy crap.
Revelio!
Progress notes. Week 1. Etiquette may have been too ambitious a start. It seems we must first cover the fundamentals of not smashing. We'll keep this in mind, but proceed to week 2. Still vicious. Week 2 only produced a string of grunts. Still vicious. Week 3. He has the right temperament for it, but lashes out indiscriminately. Somehow more vicious? Yeah.
Revelio!
Troll lesson plan. Week 1. Social graces and etiquette. Please, thank you, pardon me, sorry. Week 2. Elocution. The witch went flying for the snitch and fell in a ditch. Week 3. Security training. Yeah. It's friggin' wild. Oh. Kneasel den? What's this? Spider lair. Wait, what the hell?
Revelio!
There's a whole thing of ruins over here.
Levioso!
Interesting.
Accio!
Glad I was never locked up here.
Sup? What are these things? What the hell?
Revelio!
Spiders are just getting hurt or something. The hell? Alright, anyway.
Revelio!
Looks like it's time for me to just go back. Huh.
Reparo! Accio! Revelio!
Interesting.
It's a good thing we
Alright, how difficult was this quest? Let me see. Damn, level 25? Holy crap. Wow, I'm like way way out of my element right now.
all I'm saying.
I hope you avoided my troll.
That was pretty challenging, I will say that.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training, tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Really? Slayer Whisperer? Slayer.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Obviously, always have to go with Slayer.
Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it.
Hell yeah. Only 180. That's
Did you
kinda
deliver
nuts.
the Chinese chomping cabbages to my friend Bernard yet? Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Defeat 3 infamous foes. Nice. Alright. Hell yeah. I gotta sell some stuff. Ooh, that's kind of nice.
Mr. Thistlewood,
Some here.
what was it you needed my help with? Crates of cabbages?
I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help? Thank
Alright,
you.
cool.
I hope to see you again soon.
Alright, I think it's time for me to go back to Hogwarts. Alright, let me go to quests. Let's go to here. Alright, so the Locket secret. I need to tell Professor Fig about the troll attack in Hogsmeade, and I'd like to find out if he's learned more about the Locket we found in Gringotts. Alright, so... go ahead. Oh. Hang on. Looks like there's more side quests available. What's going on? This is weird. Alright.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
What you got?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My Gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with Gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly Gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my Gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Ah, really?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your Gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my Gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my Gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Let's see. There's really no level for this one. Alright, cool. Eddie Cleaver. The hell? Or just like fall asleep?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Yeah, except for that guard.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Cool. The Locket secret.
Revelio.